car's actually quite fast.
Is it?
Decently fast.
Alfie, what way you going, mate?
This car's absolutely crap. It's fast, but it's crap handling, honestly.
And just drive there.
I wouldn't even have the positive from it, because it's fast, but honestly, the handling's atrocious.
Wait, let me try drive it. Alfie, let me try drive it.
Yeah, it's gone now.
I've got one team life and that's it.
I know. Yo, I believe I can fly.
Jesus Christ, Alfie.
It's absolutely destroyed.
Jesus.
It's got like a face on it, you see?
Where?
See the eyes? On the back.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
It looks like a face. Looks like two eyes. But then he has like a massive head with like rectangles sticking outside of it.
I know. Don't drift.
Kill. They're gonna drift.
Busman.
Stupid balls.
I don't know what we have to do.
Any car that goes past me is gonna get a shot. Especially bushes. Especially buses.
Buses are so annoying, Alfie.
I know. It's getting weight because it's too thin. You beat your fast, boy. You beat your fast. Beat your fast, Stephanie. Beat your fast. That's
Gone the wrong way.
Get a crash into the bus.
Killed him. Stupid boss! That's it.
Goodbye.
Get out, get out, get out. There's a guy.
Don't get caught.
Damn it. I see him. How do you crouch again? Alfie, there's loads. I have no suppressors on my guns, by the way. Alfie, you literally did just kill them all, because I've got no suppressors.
I am.
I've got no suppressors.
Express pistol.
Nope.
Why?
It's got no attachments. Alfie, drop me a gun that has a suppressor. Alfie, come on here, drop me a gun that has a suppressor.
Guess you can have.
What's that? Okay. I'll get this guy around here. I think. Where is he?
No, he entered.
Alfie, they know where we are.
I know. Crap, I don't worry.
I'm getting up. God damn it. What? How can I fall down there? Should be a guy around here. Is he in here? Where are you, Alfie?
Holy crap.
Where did you enter from? Up these stairs?
Yeah.
Nice. Come in. I'm in. It's dark as. Alfie, I'm stealth.
Yeah,
I've got my night vision on. Joey, I'm using. I've got this special helmet. Look, Alfie. Look, I will turn it on. Alfie, look, I'm gonna turn it on. Surprise. Can't barely see.
How did you get it? How did you get it?
I bought it at a clothes shop.
How much was it?
I don't know.
Was it expensive?
No, not really.
Target's running. Holy crap.
Where's the target? Jesus. My aim's trash.
Keep going.
This guy. Killed him. Target's getting away.
I know.
Go quick.
Got him.
Yes.
Get in. Get in, Chaz. Chaz, get in.
God, what the hell?
I'll escape, don't worry. Chaz, just don't die. Chaz, I can pick you up.
Pick me up, pick me up.
Get in. This is slow ass body, yeah. It's a vertical.
Come on, mate, wanna go?
Zip fly.
Oh, god damn it. Pressed the wrong button.
Woohoo.
At least you won, yeah? Yeah, fam, that was easy. You're on quite a lot, 14k.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
I know.
The resurrection gets way more money though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That was alright, actually. Let's do another dispatch.
Another one.
Dispatch 1.
Alright.
Police station.
Nah, do dispatch 3. Oh, we'll do dispatch 3 next.
Alright. Just start it. Put it on hard.
Okay.
Put it on hard so you get more money. That's it. So we
It's
have
launching.
0 right shall we? With 0 lives.
Oh, damn it.
But we get more money, so
Oh, yeah. Try not to die.
just don't die.
Yeah.
Stay in cover.
I'm driving the vehicle. Off we get in.
I go.
This vehicle is trash.
Oh no.
Oh, the handling. It's alright, kinda. Skirt, skirt. Jesus. That worked.
Yeah, look what I'm doing. Try and drive it in first person today, yeah?
Right. In first person right now if you watch my live stream. First person's alright.
Jazz, look to your right.
Alfie. Stick with your finger up at me, right? Get your Pam. Oh my god, first person is so hard. I can do it though. Alfie, look to your left. Alfie, look what I'm doing while I'm driving.
Jazz.
Oi!
Charlie, screw. Charlie, no, look, no.
Get out.
Yeah, look, don't have a weapon out.
Alfie, I've got a heavy shotgun here, but could you give me some bullets? I've only got one bullet. Alfie. Ah! Ah! Get to cover.
Holy crap.
Put my night vision on, fam. It's not even night, but...
Push.
Alfie, give me some more bullets from my heavy shotgun.
Can't in a minute. How many bullets you got?
I've only got one.
Chaz, get out here.
Come in.
Actually, I'm gonna drop some.
What?
Inventory, ammo.
For the heavy shotgun.
That'll do it.
I haven't got it. I can't get it.
Well, it doesn't matter, I'll give you another gun.
Go on then.
Chaz, take this.
What gun is it?
Oh, don't pick up that second gun. Oh yes, there you go. I'm getting shot. Run, I'm getting shot. Run.
Up, go up.
Okay, this is the roof. Smack.
Alfie. Oh no, wrong. I'm going down. Where are you?
Ah!
Where'd you go? What? I have no idea where you go. We still got some money, right?
Yeah, we can try again.
I have no idea where to go.
Dang. Please say we start.
We better start at least near it, not all the way back where we started. Yay. Not that far.
Right next to it.
Alfie, give me some ammo, or just
Go through the rooftop, it's quiet.
go through where?
Go from the rooftop, enter from the rooftop.
Right.
Which has a...
Yeah.
It's what you call parkour.
Through here.
Which has
Come
through
here.
here. Go through there.
Does down there work?
Yeah, I already tried.
Oh, how about from the back? No, we're screwed. In set, we can just go.
I think we have to go into the loud way. Go in the loud way.
Yep. Have you got sticky bombs? Just use them.
What's your problem? Are you out of your mind?
Should I just shoot him? Wanna go? Yeah. Don't shoot me.
You get the police on you. You get the police on you. They're not on me.
Please help me. Yeah. Got some kills. Let's go through the loud way, yeah? This is how it is.
See you, bye.
I think you have to go through here. And then down. Joey, down here. Alfie, down here.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yep, down here. Woo! Jesus. Ooh, ma.
Got him through the window, don't worry.
Nice.
The computer right, I'll do the computer, protect me. I'll do the computer hack, shall I? Protect me.
Do it then. What?
Exit through the roof.
Right, go.
Remember? Right, you put over here, I'm low.
Woo! No!
No,
We've still got one more life. Oh. Oh yeah, I took the first life.
Oh, we died at, oh, sometimes if you die at the right exact same time,
I
it
know.
counts as one respawn.
Let's do that again.
We know what to do though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. Now, I'll let me hack the computer.
Right, Chaz. What we'll do is I stay near the stairs and kill off any police that try and come. You do the mission where you hack the computer and all that.
Yeah, but you protect me.
I sit on the roof access, make sure I sit near the start, making sure nobody comes.
I'll probably die, by the way.
Come on, Chaz, you got this though.
You gotta help me. At least.
Right. I'm sniping some
Nice.
from where I am. Does that help you at all?
A bit, yeah. But there's all these. to get. GTA life. No! This is why you should come in with me.
You just
What?
need to not die now.
Yeah, just do not die.
I'm weak.
God damn it. Let's go up there. It's what you call cat parkour, lads. Can you get in through here? Wait, what? You can get in through here?
Just go in the loud way. Where?
The garage. I'm in the garage. Oh no, you can't. Oh, the police are here. These SWAT guys. Alfie.
Right, we'll push together.
Alright. Yeah, but I do all the hacking and stuff. You just protect me.
I'll get an RPG, so when we go upstairs, I'll fire an RPG to explode all the enemies, then we run to the roof and escape through the roof.
Alright. You need to push with me. Like, I hack the computer and kill that guy and stuff.
I'll protect you from behind.
Alright.
I'm gonna snipe the guy.
Yeah, snipe him.
I'm gonna snipe whoever I can. No, I'm not. I'm gonna push it. I'm weak. I'm actually weak, dead low. Get off me and my friends. Hoppers. Go, go, go. The police down there, remember?
Yep.
Oh, it's down here.
Kill these guys. Right, I'll hack the computer. Right, go. Go for the roof. Nice. Squatter here.
Go, 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 go.
What?
Oh, we went in the wrong door.
No. I've still got a life, haven't I?
Yeah, leave the area, Doshas. You leave the area. I'll escape through the roof.
Alright. Are you sure you can do it though?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, I need to leave the area.
On the roof, please use the Nelly pack up here.
I need to run. Alfie, I'll come pick you up.
Yes, I jumped onto the bridge. I jumped onto the bridge from where I am.
Right, get down there, I'll pick you up.
I've got a car, don't
Alfie,
worry.
stay on the bridge.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Alright,
I jumped
alright.
off the... I'm jumped off the police route to get to there.
I'm on the highway.
I was literally on the police roof and I jumped onto the bridge.
I need to lose the cops now. That's proper sad.
Yeah, I know.
If we fail this right now, know how mad I'm gonna be. Better not fail this yeet! That works.
Yo, what was
Adios,
close?
amigo.
Adios, amigo.
I'm getting. I think I've lost them.
I haven't. I definitely haven't.
Yeah, I've lost them.
I'm off road.
I've lost them. I think I have. Oh no, I haven't lost them. But the thing is, I've got a helicopter. So.
Come in, chat. Come in. Wait. You got an Ellie?
Yeah. There's two, but just getting mine. There's two helis, just get my heli.
Let's drive off the train track. But I can't. I have to jump.
Alfie, I'll come pick you up.
No
God
chance.
damn it.
I'm so weak.
Uh,
Try and land, but not on me. No.
Alfie, just get down here. Oh, Alfie, get in.
Phew. Phew, I'm literally one shot.
Boys, god damn it. But boys, we out. We out.
We out, honey.
We out, homie.
Go to the beach.
We out. We've lost
Go
them,
to the beach and
I
grab
think.
a jet ski. Go to the beach and grab a jet ski. Go out to the ocean.
No, stay in the heli. No, just fly out to the ocean. Should work. We should have lost them by now, like literally.
No, we nearly have. Fly low to the ground.
Why? Yes. Let's go. Got 12k. It's alright.
Yeah,
We'll be back in a minute.
that one was
I need to-
hard.
Close the curtain a bit because the sun is in my eyes. And I'm boiling, boiling, yeah.
Guys, dispatch 3.
Yeah, I'm back.
Dispatch 3.
What are you? Dispatch 3 looks kinda cool. Should you keep doing dispatches? Do it on hard. Right, let's start it. Oh, we've got the same kind of car. Alfie. Alfie.
Yo.
Yo, get in the car.
I need to shop in 10 minutes.
Alfie.
Right. Come in. 20 minutes after he's at the shop. Ooh.
Where was you?
Downstairs.
Oh. I've been waiting the whole time, by the way. What the hell?
You wanna go, Sam? Go. What will it go?
Oh my god, this car's handling's actually trash. Alfie, you got the cops on us. Oh no, you haven't.
Here I have.
Oh crap. Alfie, stop it.
I am getting mad.
Literally got the cops on us. Just like that. Crappy cops.
I see a nice car and jump out and get it and use it.
You have to go to the airport.
All the way to the end. Oh, you look at Charlie.
Shit.
Leave from the airport. Look, the cat shit in the Charles. We nearly lost him. Lose, please, sir.
You've lost them.
Do it with his suppressor.
Yeah, they're literally here.
Let me strike the dice in the car. Silent them. Use your suppressor.
I don't have any guns with suppressor. Except that heavy shotgun, but... God damn it. Plane. Spam. God damn it.
Haha, I feel like a missile rocket, Toby. I got 7 missiles. I blew it up.
What? Alfie, don't get killed. Alfie, we need to escape. Get in one of these planes. Alfie, get in my plane. No, Alfie, get my plane.
You guys have that's got missiles on it, Chaz. Yeah. If it's got missiles on it. Right.
Get a one, boy. Missiles. I'm going in first person. How did that not hit?
What LSA stands for? Los Santos International Airport.
Los Santos International Airport.
That's it. I might just call Leicester. Reward level's free, but it's unavailable.
We won anyways, fam. Let's go!
Ooh, 17k.
Yeah, fam.
Charlie, what level are you now?
10.
Well, they're leveling up fast.
I know.
I liked it. Dispatch.
Do dispatch 5. I'm gaining monies. I'm saving up on monies.
Then I'm gonna. Oh, I just got water all over you, crap. Put it on hard.
I have.
I got 315k.
Did you?
I've got 315.
Yo, it's raining. Oh, no, it's
No, it's
not.
not. It's sunny.
Oh, it's that
What do you mean
waterfall.
GTA?
Oh, the car's here. Alfie,
Levy Drive.
we need to assassinate the targets.
Loads of them.
There's loads of targets.
Let's go there. Helicopter.
I know. I'm going there. Move out your way, slow talk. I'm going to the helicopter. That does not work. The hell? You fucking...
Give me a car, mate. Chaz, when you get your helicopter, take me to another helicopter.
Alright. I need to run there though. My car got stuck.
Shit.
Yeah.
I come. Chaz, I'm crying.
Raya. Oh, you there. Joe, bring that helicopter to me and take me to another helicopter.
Alright.
Take me to that helicopter over there.
What? It's not been 20 minutes. Not been 20 minutes. It has not been 20 minutes.
Please, Joe.
Fun?
Clean for Joe.
Okay.
Not been 20 minutes.
Where am I going?
Church, you have to go.
No.
Oh, because I have to get to the shop. In like 4 minutes, but then I'll be back on. We'll do some more missions. Oh, I've got a buzzard. It's a buzzard. We can just
What is
use
it?
this. We can just use these buzzards.
Nah, take me to another helicopter.
Take me to your Xbox, play GTA, Super T, PlayStation, and then we don't have rockets on these buzzards. Why are they bullying me?
Take me to that alley. Joey, go down.
You have a parachute, Chaz. Just jump.
Right. I have not got a parachute.
Oh, okay. I have a parachute.
You little div.
I have a parachute.
Come back to me.
Nah, just run for your helicopter, then come.
You know how far that is?
Very far, I saw it on the map.
It's dead far.
Oh, I see it now, it's quite far. Yo, there's loads of enemies at each target.
Is there?
I'm going on the roof and go for a sneak attack.
God damn it.
Smack, no, because I know I'm at the roof. No, I'm not.
Hey, I got weapons in my buzzard.
Have you?
Yeah,
Ow.
I've got rockets and
You got
everything.
missiles? I
Yeah.
haven't.
Psych.
Oh my god, Chaz.
Nothing ever happened. We got 18k.
We didn't.
Oh no, I thought it was 18k.
1,820.
I'm not doing this mission.
Yeah, do it. It's easy.
No, I'm not doing it.
Do it. I am.
Alright, I'll do it then.
Start again. That is annoying. Right. Go to the helicopter.
Move. Move! Jesus.
Take me to your Xbox to play with Ali A. Just ran into the gauge. So it's bloody secure here.
It's my heli.
Right, go to the first target. This one. I recommend flight. Have I got a parachute? Yes. I'll parachute onto the roof.
And then I'll come pick you up again. I'm just a heli driver.
Nah, you have to help.
Alright.
People have been doing on my own. There's loads of them.
But I'm the heli driver though.
There's already loads of them.
I know, but I'm the heli driver.
Oh, I didn't land on the roof. Bloody hell. You landed on the roof?
No, I'm landing around here.
Yeah? Wait, let me finish this mission. One out.
Wait, I'm out. There actually is loads of them.
Get out of here.
Get back to the heli. I'm driving the heli.
Depends who gets there first.
I'm driving the heli. Tax driving the heli. I just said Tax driving the heli. My God, let me in.
Next one. I'll see if you can parachute onto the roof. Parachute in.
It's on the top. Oh God. Jesus, Clarky, mate.
Enemy helicopter.
Alfie, get in my heli and we'll both chase it. Where the hell are you? Hey, down there. I'm coming to you.
I land on the roof. I couldn't. No, so I was...
Alfie, get in. We'll chase that heli down.
In 5 minutes.
What? To do all these? The hell?
Wait.
Take that.
Quick chance to hold for a sec. Let's go. Next one, quickly. Down here. This target's moving. Get down, get down. Move it, do now.
It's down there.
What car is he in?
Ah, I see him. That blue one.
parachute. What? Parachute didn't work. Whereabouts is he?
It's all the way down there. I'll come pick you up. Down here.
Now I'll drive after him. Where is he?
I'll just follow you in that car. Go. Go chase him.
I don't know where he is. Like disappeared.
I know 'cause he's got away.
I know where one is.
I see him. He's to the side down there.
No, I can't go. Oh yeah, I can. Rams.
It's found there. It's that blue car.
Pussy, go over here. No, he got him so weak.
He's down there.
Got him.
Nice.
Drive to the next one, Charles. You just go.
Right.
Just go. You go to the dead far away one. You go to the dead one far away one.
I'll try.
And I'll kill this one. Go
Right.
to the dead far away one. One furthest away. I'm gonna be getting this one.
Right, I'll go for this
2
one.
minutes to do it.
If I die when I do this. Where is he though? The hell is he? I see him. Killed him.
Don't say he's at the top. Don't say he's at the top, Chaz.
I killed him.
There's one more.
Alright. You've got 1 minute.
Can you try and find him? I think it's at the top. Can you
Yeah,
go
I'll try
to the
find
right at
him.
the top?
Do not die.
Yeah? Wait a second. No way! A second! He's better not be at the top. I literally don't know where he is.
Yeah, he's at the top.
Kill him.
I'll try. No, 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 no. No!
He was so close.
I know.
It was the last dude.
I know. Alfie, we'll try next time.
Right. I have to.
Yeah, can't you stay at home?
Yeah, it won't let me. It's boring. Oh, you're close.
What number heist is this? What number dispatch?
Dispatch 5, I think.
Alright, I'll leave and just customize my vehicle, and then when you get back, I will.
Soon.
Alright. Take me to your Xbox and play for. Take me to your Xbox and play some Fortnite. Take me to your Xbox and play some Fortnite.
What's up, everybody? I'm Seth Fowler, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a shoe. I've been doing the If I Design series on my channel for a little while now, where I take a popular sneaker and I redesign it the way that I would design it if I had the opportunity. And the interest that you guys have shown in that series is absolutely unbelievable. In fact, I've gotten a lot of people tweeting me pictures or emailing me pictures of shoes that they drew themselves. And the fact that that series is inspiring some of you guys to create your own sneakers is like the coolest thing in the world. So I figured a cool way to help foster the creativity of these budding designers and help them in any way that I can would be to bring out a tutorial on how I draw sneakers and how I learned to draw sneakers in design school. And I figured if I'm going to show you guys how to draw a shoe, I want to show you guys how to draw the best shoe in my opinion, or just my favorite shoe, the Air Jordan 1. There are multiple reasons why I decided to pick this shoe, and it's not just because I love this shoe and I love this colorway. The main reason is that this shoe is a great shoe to start sketching. The construction of this sneaker is similar to a lot of the other shoes out there, so it's a good starting point and a good base if you want to start sketching more shoes. It's also not the most complicated shoe in the world, so it'll be a little bit easier to learn on this shoe than something else. The method of drawing that I'm going to show you today is very heavily influenced by design sketching, so this is the way some footwear designers draw their shoes. I'm going to show you how to draw this shoe from the side, because again, that's the way that most footwear designers start with their concepts. Yes, you could do it from an angle, but that's so much more complicated, and that's not really a way that you determine how the shoe is going to look. That's just sort of a cool way to show a different angle of the sneaker. This obviously isn't the only way to draw a shoe. In fact, it's probably not even the best way to draw a shoe. This is just the way that I was taught and the way that I do it, and this is the way I'm going to teach you guys. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the tools that I'm going to use to sketch this shoe are a Wacom sketch tablet and then Photoshop CC. I've got some brushes that are designed to replicate like pens and pencils, so it should look as if I was drawing. This on a piece of paper, and to be honest,
No,
you
my
don't need all
TV's
this
gonna
crazy
turn off.
tech to be able to do what I'm doing.
Don't do
All of
that.
this perfectly fine with a pencil and a piece of paper. But if you would like to check out all the products that I'm using in the video, including the camera, the lighting, the Wacom tablet, I've linked all of it in the description below. So the first thing that I do when I start drawing a sneaker is actually sketch a flat horizontal line, which will be where the shoe is actually touching the ground. It's the bottom of the outsole. Then if you actually look at a pair of sneakers, you'll notice that the toe of the shoe actually curves a little bit up off the ground. Now that curve varies depending on the shoe that you're drawing, but for the Air Jordan 1, it's not too intense of a curve. So that'll be the next line that I'm going to draw. And in the same way that the toe of the sneaker kind of curves off the ground, the heel of the sneaker also has a slight curve as well. However, this curve is a lot shorter, especially in the case of the Air Jordan 1. Then for me, the next step is to actually outline the outer lines of the sneaker. So the heel, the toe, and also this curve up along the tongue of the shoe. One thing you might have noticed is that I try and draw every line in one quick motion, and that's so it doesn't get rough or jaggedy. You may also notice that I sometimes leave tails at the end of my lines, and that's just because I like to have a good follow through when I draw a smooth line, because if I get too focused at drawing a line and stopping at a certain point, the line doesn't usually come out in the shape that I want it, because I'm focusing more on where I'm stopping the pen than the actual shape of the line. And worst case scenario, you can always erase the tails if you want. Now one thing I love about drawing digitally is that if I don't get a line exactly how I want it on the first time, I can just go back and redo it. And moving forward in the video, you'll definitely see me do that a lot. Then once you've got the basic outline or the outer edge of the shoe drawn, what you want to do is start going in with the large details. An important thing to keep in mind is that this midsole line usually isn't a straight line across the shoe. It usually follows the shape of the outsole at least a little bit. The next detail that I'm going to draw is this large red panel on the heel of the shoe. And even though this is technically two separate panels and it's divided by this black line, it does form this one overall shape. So I'm going to start with this overall shape and then divide it up later on.
I'm afraid no cars will be able to make it at this time.
The next detail that I'm going to sketch is this panel right here that holds the laces. And the reason I'm sketching this panel next is because once I have this in place, I can relate all the other elements of the shoe to either this panel or this heel section right here. Next I'm going to go in with the thin leather paneling that goes around the edge of the toe and the lace eyelets. So now that I've got these panels laid out, what I'm going to do is come in with the Nike swoosh and separate this back panel right here. And the way the Nike swoosh usually lands is right in the middle of the midfoot, right there. A good way to center the Nike swoosh is to actually center the end of it to the top of this bump right here. So
Alfie, what do you want?
To draw sort of an egg shape or an oval right underneath that bump that I was talking about.
Are you watching?
And that's going to be the end and the loop of the Nike swoosh. Then what I'm going to do is actually draw the bottom line of the Nike swoosh, and that line comes in from the back of the shoe, kind of at an angle. Once I have that bottom line drawn, what I'm going to do is go in with another line very similar to that line, except a little bit higher up. Then if you look at the shoe itself, you'll notice that the top line of the Nike swoosh actually ends in almost a vertical line. So what I'm going to do is draw a vertical line on the shoe right here as kind of a guideline, and then I'm going to connect the top line of the Nike swoosh with the vertical line. From here, I'm just going to outline the back half of the egg shape, and you're good to go. Another tip if you're drawing digitally is to draw your guidelines on a separate layer, so you can just turn them off once you're done. The next part that I'm going to draw is this black line that bisects this red panel right back here on the heel. And this part's really easy because all you have to draw is one line, and that's the top line of this panel right here. There you go. So the next bit that I'm going to add is the bottom of the midsole, where you can actually see the outsole peeking through. And in this case, it's bright red, so it's a very obvious detail. This line also directly mimics and is basically parallel to the outside line of the bottom of the shoe.
Oh, yeah. Take
One
me
thing
to
that you
your
might have noticed that I just
Xbox.
did a little bit differently is that towards
Yo,
the
yo,
toe of
yo,
the sneaker, this line
Joey.
kind of angles up a little bit more than the
Joey.
bottom of the shoe, and that's because a little bit more of the red outsole is visible on the toe of the shoe.
Yo.
Now it's time to add the overall outer shape
Someone's
of the Wings
watching.
logo. We're not going to go in with
Yay.
any of the details, just the overall shape of it.
Where's my cab? I may as well just steal a car and drive there.
So now that we've pretty much got all the big details laid out on the shoe, what I'm going to do now is go in and refine some of the edges. So for example, see how this edge right here is a little bit sharp? Well, if you look at the shoe itself, it's got a very nice rounded edge, or a nice radius on the edge. So what I'm doing now is going in and adding details like that, basically refining the bigger details on the shoe.
What's up? But it won't let me drive. There
While
we
I'm at it,
go.
I'm also going in and erasing some of the details that I no longer feel like we need. So for example, some of the tails that I felt like were a little bit too excessive, and also some of the lines that we used is pretty much just guidelines.
Alfie, why can't you literally just speak in the party?
So at this point on the shoe, I feel like we've really gotten a nice overall shape of the sneaker, and we've gotten all the main elements
Sure.
blocked out, which is obviously a very important part. Now what I'm going to do is...
Just playing GTA, that's what I'm doing, mate. What does it look like? Why can't you literally just speak in the party? You're in the party, fam. Okay, just wondering. Boom, rap sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on. Boy. I got hoes calling. God damn it. My skills. Alright, back soon. Where are you at, Alfie? Where you at? What shop you at? Guessing it's at Spa. Ah. Take me to your Xbox and play some Fortnite. Yep, 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 yep. Don't want this car. Yo, 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 2 people watching. Other person watching, comment. God damn it, they've gone. Hi.
Where's Maka?
He's gone. Nah, I ain't doing that, Alfie. I ain't doing that. Alfie's just watching the live stream. I'm on GTA, by the way, I'm playing it.
Alfie?
He's watching my live stream.
I watched his live stream, put in a comment saying who went.
And guess what, Poppy? Now you're back and you love me. Pop. I can't be asked to going on the killing spree, Alfie. And guess what, Poppy? Now you're back in the lobby. Oh, TTV's back online. Oh, Harry, by the way, Alfie said in the comments to tell me that what to say. Alfie said bore off. Harry?
Yeah.
Oh. Alfie told you to bore off.
Okay, not like I can.
That's Alfie saying bore off. Drink made me burp. I guess what, Poppy? Now you're back in the lobby. I'm gonna go broke. And oh, I need to put all my money in my bank.
How much do you have?
55k, because I bought an apartment and stuff.
What apartment have you got?
The Eclipse Towers one. I ain't making my
Oh,
car
yeah.
pink, Alfie. No chance I'm making it pink.
I got Alfie's doing the party.
Middle finger. Oh, God, 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 God. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. Might as well just reverse into it.
Lay it on me. What am I doing?
I guess what, puppy?
Guess folks really want you dead.
I've barely unlocked anything. I'll take that diffuser though. Joey, stop putting pink in the comments. I'm not making it pink.
Lost is in.
I can't afford them though, that's proper sad.
Or I can see you customising your car. I'm watching your stream.
Oh yeah. Are you sure about that?
You're on the horns, aren't you?
No, not now. My stream's got a bit of delay though. Oh, I didn't mean to put pink. For God's sake, I didn't mean to put pink. Damn it. Alfie, I bought pink for you, but I ain't putting it on.
Did you get a GTA shark card or something?
Yeah.
How much did
Secondary
you
colour.
get? Did you get the 500 grand one?
Yeah. You guessed it, didn't you?
How much does that cost?
What? Like £6
Like
or
500
something.
grand. £6, that ain't that bad.
I ain't selling it. I'm actually broke.
I only have 11,000.
I'm actually broke. I've got less than 3k. I've got 900 and I've got 900. I've got
You
900.
just got £900. That's it.
It's like 500k Alfie, I think, to upgrade it. Yeah, 477k to upgrade it.
Do you want to invite me to your game?
Yeah, let me just get out of Benner's. Let me just do this dead quick, then I'll invite you. Do. No, I wanna go. Oh, how do you do it again? Aha. Cut. Yeah, man.
A freaking bumper's coming off the back of the car.
Well, you better not explode my car. This is the only car I've got.
What a Karen's. Oh,
Yeah.
is it something?
Just call it a Skyline because that's its like real name. Do. Why y'all keep commenting? What does that say? Kevin. Righty. Why don't it close? Close. It's better.
Chaz, on your PC, do you have the firework launcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it on the PS4 too.
Send the game invite there. Guess what happened? Are you back in the lobby? I'm actually booked on to do some missions.
Yeah.
Right, I'll invite you to one after I get one.
Which ones are we doing? Do you want to do like corners versus T20s or Zentornos?
Yeah, we'll do that if you want. Have you got it?
Yeah, it's on last team standing.
Wait, is it? I'll start it. Are you sure about that? Play job. Rockstar created.
It might work.
It's not on last team standing.
You go on jobs. Quick job.
Yeah, oh, is it Rockstar verified?
Hang on. I'm starting one now.
Start one and invite me.
Hello there. You ever think that something's like missing from your life?
Oh, it's
Oh.
T20 versus Rockets.
Alright, just do that. See you, bye.
You're level 10 already, that ain't bad.
I know. Now guess what, puppy? Now you're back in the lobby.
I'm a level 84.
Is currently full of players. Harry, it's full.
So?
I can't join. Invite me.
You can?
I can.
Oh yeah.
Invite
You
me.
got to so,
Kick one player.
I'm not the host. Some people might leave in a minute.
I don't want to go on there.
God, there's 15 people on our team. God, my game's lagging like crazy.
Eh. Invite me to it.
Is Alfie just watching your stream? Is that all it's doing?
Invite me to it, Harry.
I'm in a game and I love this for some people leave in a minute. Just wait. You might be able to join. Try join.
Invite me then.
Look, you just join. I can't invite you. I'm in the middle of a match.
I can't do it unless you invite me.
You can't, you just press options, click on my name, press join.
Oh yeah, that's dumb. Greeny side. Oh, my mouth is. What just happened? Dylan, fam. One sort. Ow. Has invite me.
You can't while you're in the middle of a match. So I can. Oh my game. Oh my game. It's just crashed. It's just crashed again. What the hell? Now I'm dying. This game done this. Oh my eyes are stinging.
Bunch of oh, such a good time, bunch of oh, such a good time, bunch of Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to another video.
Oh, we lost that round.
Invite me.
Oh my god. You ain't letting me.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Help me. When you invited me. I'm gonna hit the bong. Just drinking some whiskey, mate. What? Sing into your headset to earn XP. What do you mean? Hey, if your mama told me you need a smack. Hey, this does not work at all, it's stupid. Well, I need some milk. Give me some milk.
Oh my eyes.
Have you done that thingy?
Yeah.
Invite me to another one. Invite me to one.
I might just go Fortnite.
Wait, do just invite me to one, then you can leave. I just want to play it.
Why? Don't you know how to join one?
I go into jobs and there's nothing saying that. Onto jobs, onto play job, onto Rockstar verified. Last team standing, it's not there. Invite me to one.
What?
Invite me to one.
I've left it already though.
Pardon?
I've left it though.
Join another one, invite me.
Why?
Actually, I might just make my own. Oh, no, it don't matter.
your son, James? He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Real pit.
Nah.
Maybe that'll help. Let's see. No, that just made it look worse. So we're getting rid of that. That's just staying like it is. I'm going to give it a little bit of a bold outline to kind of finish off this initial concept and then move on to the next one. So this is the initial concept. It's nothing special, obviously. It's just kind of the outline of what a 350 V3 could look like. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's just kind of there. So let me resize this guy, move him off into the corner, and we'll start in the next concept. I actually want to try something really different with the second concept and almost try like a dad shoe version of the 350 V2 or like a bulky version of that shoe. Make this like a basketball concept. If it's a basketball concept, I kind of want to give it a strap. I feel like that'd be cool. Let's give it a strap. Let's see how that looks. It might look terrible, but it doesn't hurt to try. So I kind of feel like this is almost overdoing it in the lockdown and the forefoot. So why don't I add like a pretty beefy heel counter to allow for some nice heel lockdown as well. That's kind of a cool look. I'm not mad at that. Gotta give it some pull tabs just so it's easier to get in and out of the shoe. Of course on the front and on the back. There we go. Should I add some toe protection? I feel like that's a little bit too much. It's already a lot on this sneaker, but I feel like that toe protection, a little bit too much. So I guess this is the low top Yeezy Basketball 350 V3. I don't know what to think of it. It's different. So here are the 4 concepts so far. We'll do 2 more, and then I guess we'll pick 2 or 1 of those and move on to the next stage. Okay, this next concept that I'm going to try is going to be a mid-top sneaker. I kind of like the way these mid-tops look. Now, one design detail that I've always liked in a lot of different sneakers, especially mid-top sneakers, are those laces that wrap all the way around the entire ankle of the shoe. For whatever reason, I just love that look. I do it to my Tims, actually, and I just think it's a really cool, really clean, interesting look. So I'm going to try with these and see what happens. Now that I've added in this ankle wrapping lacing, which I really like on this sneaker for some reason, what I'm going to do is actually try and make the ribs in the midsole look a little bit more dynamic. And the way I'm going to do that is rather than having them go straight up and down like they usually do, I'm actually going to try and make them curve towards the front of the shoe. And I'll show you what I mean as I sketch it. I think overall it's probably one of my favorite concepts. I like the lacing system, I like the way the ribs kind of lean to the right. I think that's cool and gives it some more movement, makes it more dynamic. And honestly, I kind of like the 350 as a mid-top. I don't know what it is, I just kind of dig it. So let me go in on this guy, thicken up some of the lines, and then we'll move on to the next concept. So what I want to do for this final concept is keep the same 350 boost midsole and keep the ribbing on it, but maybe like play with the proportions a little bit. And then for the upper, I want to maintain that same sort of prime knit look and the same overall shape, but really add some more paneling and not sort of overdo it like I did with the last one. This will sort of be like a hybrid, bulky dad shoe type thing. So I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look, but that's really the whole reason for concepting things, so you can actually see how it looks, and so you can bring the ideas out of your head and onto the page and really try to figure out if it's actually something that will look good or if it's even something that'll be feasible. So the more that I'm looking at this, the more that I'm realizing that it probably can't be a prime knit upper, at least not all of it. There can be like a prime knit inner booty, I guess, and then like a leather upper or a suede upper or something like that, because without the suede or the leather, like the stiffer material, there wouldn't be a lot of structure in this shoe. And with all the paneling that I'm layering on top of it, I don't think the prime knit could support it by itself. I also really like the idea that the 3 stripes turn into the lace loops. I know that's been done before, but I think on this particular shoe it gives it kind of a cool look. I also decided to make the width in between each rib a little bit thicker on the midsole to kind of fit with the bulkier aesthetic of this sneaker. And I think with that, we're pretty much done with this shoe. So that pretty much does it for the first 6 concepts. They're all very different. Some of them are a little bit out there, but I don't mind it. And I think what I'm going to do is take pieces from each concept and create the concept that I think that I'll like the best. What I'm going to do is pick 2 of them and move forward with them. And I think the first concept that I'm going to pick is actually this dad shoot concept that I did second. I know it's not really a 350, but I'll try and give it more 350 vibes. I just really like this sort of bulky, oversized, like really heavily layered look, and I really...
I grew up in Appalachia. Wild, shirtless in the summers. Being an actor is all about searching for that place where you and the character meet, and finding freedom within that. In life, it's not that different. The question isn't who I want to be, it's how I can be free and still make an impression.
I want to push that and see how far I can take it. And then the second concept that I'm going to pick is this mid-top concept with the ankle lacing. I really like the way this looks, and I want to push this a little bit farther. Awesome. Now that we've got those concepts picked, let's start refining them. So I think the first concept out of the 2 that I want to refine is the dad shoot concept. And I want to see what I can do with it, try and see if I can make it a little bit more 350-ish while still maintaining that dad shoot feel. So let's see what we can do. So what I'm doing right now is just sketching the overall shape of the shoe, and I'm doing it a little bit messily because this layer doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do is drop the opacity on this layer, which means make it a little bit lighter, and then sketch over top of that with another layer and clean up all the little lines and all these little like unsure areas that, you know, kind of need to be finished off. So now that I've got the overall shape of this shoe finished up, what I'm going to do is drop the opacity of this layer and sketch over top of it and create a cleaner, more refined version. So now that I've outlined the original sketch, what I'm going to do is go back in and add some shading to give this concept a little bit more depth and a little bit more life. Now that we've got the lighter shading down, let's give it a little bit of darker shading just to make it pop a little bit more. So now that I've quickly shaded the shoe, you get some idea of how all the different paneling would work together and sort of the 3D feel of the sneaker. Now what I'm going to do to finish off this sketch is just give it a really big, bold, thick outline on the outside to really make it stand off the page. So that's pretty much it for the more bulky, almost dad shoe Yeezy concept. So now let's move over to the more minimal, sleeker, and more simple mid-top Yeezy 350. So the next concept is the mid-top concept that I worked on earlier. And I'm really excited about doing this one because I think this one actually might be the winner because it still maintains that same sort of Yeezy 350 vibe while having some new interesting details about it. So let's move forward with this guy. So I'll start by doing what I did with the last sketch and doing a rough sketch underneath to figure out all the proportions, and then dropping the opacity of that sketch and then sketching over top of it with a more detailed and refined version of that sketch. So the reason that I added this line right here is because in my head that's where the prime knit's going to change from a stiffer prime knit like the standard Yeezys to a slightly softer knit, something that can be more easily compressed by the laces so you can get a tighter fit and it won't feel uncomfortable against your foot. Kind of the way that the NMDs have that sock-like ankle area, this is similar except in my opinion not as ugly. I also wanted to add some interest on the side of the sneaker by adding a little suede patch right there in the midfoot, kind of like what was on the medial side of the 350 V1s, except this time on the lateral side and more visible because I feel like it's a really nice premium detail, and it also will add a little bit more durability to the side of the sneaker. So I think it'll be a nice touch and a nice addition, and if it's the same color as the prime knit, it won't stand out too much, but it'll be a nice little subtle detail. I feel like I should make these laces bigger, they don't look big enough. And also something that I wanted to add to the sneaker was something that I did on the original concept, which was take the little seam in between the outsole rubber and the midsole rubber and give it sort of a curve. I kind of want to add that onto this particular concept as well, maybe not as extreme, or maybe as extreme, but I like the shape that this gives the shoe, and I like how it mimics the overall shape of the midsole. The one concern would be manufacturability, because I'm sure this is something that they tried on the original 350s, or at least I would assume that they played with it, and I would assume that the reason that they got rid of this is because it might not be easy to manufacture. So there's probably a good reason why there isn't a curve on the standard 350, but in my opinion, I think it's a really nice detail. And of course, the last detail that I wanted to add to this sneaker is the ribs, and as I mentioned before, the ribs I kind of want to be leaning sort of in this direction because I feel like that would be a really nice look. So why don't I go ahead and add those in. So here's the rough sketch of the Yeezy Mid. Now, like I mentioned, I'm going to go back in and refine it. Like with the last sketch, I'm going to drop the opacity, add another layer, and then sketch on top of it. So at this point, I'm actually pretty happy with this design, and I kind of want to throw it up next to the Dad Yeezy design just to see them together. And I'm not actually going to go in with the shading on this one because I feel like this is the one that I'm going to go with. So instead of doing that, I'm actually going to go all in and make it as photorealistic as possible. But before I do that, let me just double check that this is actually the design that I want to go with. So let me compare it really quickly to the Dad Yeezy. So looking at these two sneakers together, I think it's obvious which shoe we should go with. And I actually have a pair of the 350 V2s right here. And just comparing the way that this looks to these two Yeezys, I think there's one obvious choice, and that's the Yeezy Mid. The mid-top version of the shoe still has the same sort of DNA of a Yeezy. You still have the rib midsole and the overall shape of a Yeezy 350 V2. And in my opinion, it has enough changes to differentiate itself from the previous model in, I think, a good way. So why don't we move forward with this one and just make it look as real as possible. So now that I have the more refined outlines of this sketch, what I'm going to do is turn off the original outlines and actually go in and block in some color. So I actually asked a lot of you guys on my Twitter at RealSethFowler what color combination you would like to see on a pair of Yeezys, and I got a lot of different things. I had like gum and green, maroon, wheat and brown, all black. Matthew said white prime knit with black peppered in, sort of like an Oreo colorway. You also had a white Gucci style. That's kind of interesting. That's from Poppy. A lot of people like Pat were saying an off-white collaboration in off-white colors would be sick. I could definitely see that, but that would probably never happen. Someone's username, who's just an emote, says all black upper, colored boost like red with translucent black midsole would look fire as F. But a lot of comments on the tweet were saying a gray upper with a gum outsole or a black upper with a gum outsole. And you know, to be fair, I did actually put up a picture of a sketch I had done a while back of a 350 with a black upper and a gum outsole, so that might have led some people to actually say that, but I really do think that that colorway would look great on this sneaker, so that's what we're going to go with, a black upper with a gum outsole. So what I'm going to do is add a layer underneath my outline layer, and I'm going to start blocking in colors, and I think I'm going to start with the upper. And the way I'm going to do this is not actually go in with a black brush or a black pencil, because that would just completely black out the entire upper of the shoe, and it wouldn't look good, and you wouldn't get the same sort of 3D effect from it. So what I'm going to do is go in with a dark shade of gray that can still show some details on the upper of the sneaker, and block out the color that way. So to try and get the gum color of this sneaker right, I actually grabbed my pair of 750s, and I'm going to try and color match it to these. Now, it won't be perfect, obviously, but I'm going to try and get it as closely as possible. Actually, you know what? I think I might want to go a little bit darker than this. I feel like this is a little bit too light for this sneaker. Let's try that. Now that I figured out the colors for the upper and the midsole, I think it's important for me to figure out the color of the laces. And I don't exactly know what I should do with them. I don't know if they should pop and be something like a bright green or like a bright yellow, or if they should be something a little bit more subtle, like maybe a gray with some 3M, or just black. Let's try a couple different things. Let's start off with with sort of like a light gray 3M. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I think I'm gonna have to go for like an all-out 3M effect. Let me try and paint bucket a couple different colors. So let's try like a light gray first, like a 3M light gray. Yeah, not great. Let's try a yellow. That was a lot better in my head. I don't like it now that I'm seeing it. Maybe a brown that kind of matches the gum. It's not bad. I don't hate that, but I don't love it. Let's just go for like kind of a dark, like a black. It's boring, but these laces are the same color as the upper, except the 3M is really woven throughout, so it almost looks like these laces are gray. So maybe what I'll do is make them 3M rope laces with hints of what the color is underneath, which in this case would be black. So they look sort of like a dark gray. I guess that's just kind of back to the original, but I think I like that one the best. So now that I've got all the flat base layers down, what I'm going to do is mask off each section and go back in with a little bit more shading and some texture. So now that I've got the basic overall shading added on pretty much every layer, what I'm going to do is go back in and add things like the knit details and the 3M pattern on the laces.
Quite a digital footprint you're...
So now we've got the pattern on the laces. I feel like it's a little bit too thin. I might need to thicken it up. And also, I feel like the color of the laces is a little bit brighter than I'd like. So what I'm going to do is bring down this color just a bit. Don't forget they are 3M laces, so they do have some shine to them, but I think I'm going to add a little bit more highlighting later on in the video, and for right now, that color's fine. So now that we've got all the patterning in, what I'm going to do is go in with a little bit more intense shading and try and really pull out the shapes from this shoe. So I'm going to add some shading, I'm going to add some highlighting, just to try and make the shoe feel like it's more 3D than it looks right now, because right now, it kind of just looks like a flat sketch. these really intense shadows in the midsole, I'm going to go back in with some highlights and try and make it pop off the page a little bit more and try and make it feel a little bit less gloomy. I actually don't hate that look, it's different. I like it. So before I go in with like the final touches and some of like the really bright highlights, what I'm going to do is just clean up all the little areas that haven't really been touched yet and the places that I feel like could use a little bit more work. There's like a scratch on my screen right there where my pen needs to go over, and it makes the pen like jump a little bit and kind of ruins the line, and it's really pissing me off.
Yo, 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 season boots. Alfie's still not back.
Okay, so at this point, I'm pretty happy with the sneaker overall. I feel like the shading's in a good place. I feel like the overall line work is decent. Now what I want to do is go in and add those little things like the really bright highlights and the really, really deep blacks. And also, now that I'm looking at the shoe, I feel like there's parts of it that I could probably re-outline. Like, I feel like the mid So at this point, we're in the home stretch. We're almost at the very, very end. All I have to do is add that thick outline around the border, and we're done. So that's pretty much it. This is the Yeezy 350 V3. If I designed it, I would make it sort of a mid-top sneaker with some ankle lacing, if that's what you call it. I'm not totally sure. But overall, the sneaker came out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. Some of the notable details besides the ankle lacing and also the mid-top size height is the fact that I made the knit around the ankle area right here a little bit looser. And the reason I did that is because if you look at the knit on a regular pair of Yeezys, it's very stiff and very hard and wouldn't work very well if you tried to tighten it around your ankle. This should allow you to get a much more snug fit around your ankle and not allow the shoe to feel too loose. I also added a suede patch right there for added durability and honestly mainly looks, because I think it looks cool and it makes the shoe feel a little bit more premium. And then finally, you've got the much more organic midsole. I love the way it has movement and the way it sort of feels like it's sweeping the shoe forward, almost in like a step. And I think that's actually one of my favorite details on the shoe because it really brings the sneaker to life. But before we close out the video, I've got to add my signature right down here at the bottom. Date. There we go. And that's how I would design the Yeezy Boost 350 V3. I'm really happy that you guys enjoyed the Off-White Air Jordan 3 video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video as much and maybe even more, hopefully. I'm definitely planning to do more videos just like this one in the future, and I might even possibly be working on my own sneaker. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Also, it might be reaching, but if you guys would like to see me collab with the brand, make sure to drop that brand in the comment section down below, and also maybe tweet at them, let them know. If you're interested in trying this for yourself and you'd like to find out what tools I used for this video, they're all linked in the description below. But that pretty much wraps up the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Now I would love to know your thoughts on this sneaker and which shoes you'd like to see me sketch next. So make sure to leave those comments in the comment section down below. And again, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe down below if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Guess what, puppy? Now you got in the lobby. Is that it? Nope.
Listen, Tony...
to you.
What's up, everybody? I'm Seth Fowler, and today I'm here at Stadium Goods to count down their top 10 best-selling sneakers. First off, I want to give a huge thank you to Stadium Goods for sponsoring today's video and letting us into the store early. That's super dope. I can't thank them enough for that. All the sneakers featured in today's video are their top sellers from the last 6 months, so we wanted to include some sneakers that are obviously popular now, but also give you guys some long-term idea of what was selling. And I've also partnered up with Stadium Goods for today's video to give away a brand new pair of Volt Air Force One Off-Whites in your size. So make sure to stay tuned till later in the video to find out how you can win. The shoes featured in today's video are a lot that you would expect, and some that you might not. So let's get into it. Number 10, the Jordan 1 Retro Turbo Green. With the heightened popularity of the Air Jordan 1s, it's no surprise that the Turbo Greens are on the list. The Jordan 1 is one of the most popular silhouettes available right now, and the Turbo Greens, being such an easy-to-rock colorway, is an obvious choice. The sneaker is primarily made up of this sort of aqua green suede, or turbo green suede, and also this white crinkled leather. One of the most notable details on the shoe is the SP19 Air Jordan 1 branding on the midfoot. Some people love it, some people hate it, I don't mind it. The tongue of the sneaker features the Nike Air branding in Lakers yellow and purple, and also comes with a pair of purple laces if you want to switch things up. The Turbo Green Air Jordan 1 is a perfect summer sneaker and a great shoe to add to your collection. I'm a huge fan for Air Jordan 1s, and unfortunately this is a shoe that I missed out on, but maybe today after I film, I might have to pick up a pair for myself. Number 9, the Vans Old School Yacht Club. Coming in at number 9 is a somewhat unexpected choice. I really didn't think I was going to see a pair of Vans on the list, but apparently this is one of the best-selling sneakers in all of Stadium Goods. The shoe features a crazy primary color upper. You've got blue on the toe, green on the midfoot, yellow on the back, and then red on the tongue. Not exactly my thing, but a lot of people seem to love this shoe. The Yacht Club Vans Old School come with a white leather sock liner that feels great on foot, and if you're a fan of this crazy multicolor look, it's an easy shoe to match with. Vans has always been an easy brand of sneakers to keep in your collection and throw on whenever you're having a lazy day, and this is definitely one of those sneakers, but because of its crazy and wild color scheme, you can definitely throw it on if you're trying to have a sneaker that pops. My favorite part about this pair of Vans is actually the Vans logo running along the side of the sneaker. It comes in a bright white and really makes the side of the shoe pop. For a pair of Vans, it also has some pretty premium materials as well. The toe and the heel are actually made of this really nice long pile suede, which is not something you usually see on a pair of sneakers sub $200. Number 8, the 2019 Air Jordan Infrared 6. The Air Jordan 6 Infrareds are a staple in anyone's Air Jordan collection, especially if you're an Air Jordan 6 collector. The incredible history behind the shoe should be enough on its own to make this sneaker a bestseller, but the fact that it's also a great looking sneaker really doesn't hurt. The upper of the sneaker comes in a black nubuck and is highlighted by hits of infrared all around the shoe. You've got an infrared Jumpman, you've got some infrared on the midsole, and of course you've got a nice little infrared lace lock. The infrared Air Jordan 6s are a perfect sneaker for summer. They're very easy to match with, and they go great with a pair of jeans. And if the good looks of the sneaker weren't enough on their own, you've also got the coveted Nike Air branding embroidered into the heel. Number 7, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 Wave Runner. The Yeezy Boost 700 Wave Runner is the first of the Wave Runner silhouettes, and it definitely features the most crazy and out there colorway of all the 700s. Some of my favorite details are the bright neon laces and the 3M orange accents on the midsole. Kanye's Yeezy 700 is also one of the most popular Yeezy sneakers because it has a pretty premium makeup. You've got suede on the toe, some nice mesh in the midfoot, and also some leather around the lace eyelets. Not only is the 700 a looker, but it's also a very comfortable sneaker to boot. It's got an extremely well-padded upper and that full-length boost midsole that I mentioned earlier. When the Yeezy Boost 700 first released, it released exclusively on YeezySupply.com as a pre-order. Unlike all the other Yeezys releasing in 2017, the sneaker didn't sell out for like a day and a half, which is kind of crazy. But now, 2 years later, it's obvious that the Yeezy 700 has made its impression as one of the most popular Yeezys available. Number 6, the 2018 Air Jordan 11 Concord. The Concord Air Jordan 11s are quite possibly the most influential Air Jordan 11s of all time. The Concord Air Jordan 11s come with a white nylon upper and a very classy black patent leather panel. Those details make this sneaker a shoe that you can rock both on court or to prom. One of the coolest details about the 2018 Concord is that it actually features Michael's 45. When Michael first returned to the NBA, he was no longer number 23, he was number 45. However, that didn't last long, and this shoe is here to commemorate that. This sneaker is super clean and very easy to rock because it comes in white and black, which are pretty much the easiest two colors to match with anything. The sneaker is also rounded off with a translucent icy blue outsole, which I've got to say looks great. Number 5, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the zebra colorway. When the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 first debuted in the zebra colorway in 2016, it was widely considered to be one of the most limited Yeezy sneakers ever released. Fast forward to 2017, Kanye and Adidas decided to restock this sneaker in large quantities, making it available to anyone who wanted it. Now the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zebra is one of the most coveted 350 V2s because of its crazy and out there aesthetic. This shoe is called the Zebra for obvious reasons, the black and white prime knit pattern on the upper, and of course, you can't forget the 350 SPLY branding in red on the midfoot. Comfort-wise, the 350 V2 is one of the most comfortable Yeezys ever made. It features a full-length boost midsole and a very stretchy and soft prime knit upper. Number 4, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the Sesame colorway. The 350 V2 Sesame is one of the most recent Yeezy Boosts to drop. The Sesames feature a very toned-down look from the previous releases like the Zebras. The upper of the shoe comes primarily in a sesame beige color, and it's very easy to rock because of its simple aesthetic. Like the other 350
skate parks in GTA.
V2s, it features a full-length boost midsole and a very comfortable prime knit upper. And of course, rounding off the sneaker, you've got a translucent gum outsole. The 350 V2 Sesame is a great...
Welcome to the Betfair Exchange. A different way of betting. My gut says which team to back. My smarts say, with the Betfair Exchange, there's a different way to bet, where I go against someone like me, not the bookie. Which means when I win,
inside the map, and it has the same. I'll be showing you is very similar to the last one, except this time it's surrounded by huge drops, meaning you'll be able to get lots of height off the ramps. The fifth skate park I'm going to show you is definitely the hardest to find, but it's definitely still worth checking it out as it's an all concrete park and one of the larger parks I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. The last skate park I'm going to be showing you is located in the top right corner of the map, and unlike the other 5, this is more of a mini ramp.
Some people think they're so special. This method. Hide and seek in a volcano map? Whoa! You have 2 minutes to hide. Go! Hide! Please! Also, if we find you, we will kill you.
Healthy.
We're coming to get you! Jordy, you're deciding. Where do we go first?
Where do you want to go, Jordy?
Gas station. This will be like the worst space to hide, though.
Fuel up too?
No.
No, Jordy, you're not going to eat it. I'm not.
It's clear to me that Jordy doesn't have a driver's license or has ever been to a gas station.
Or has ever eaten anything.
No one down here in the gas station. Anybody upstairs?
Slowly, guys. We need to observe this gas station. No, we don't.
Behind it.
Oh! Nothing there?
Nope.
I think the gas station might be clear.
Yeah, Josh.
It's easy to mess things up these days. This weekend it's money back as a free bet if Liverpool beat Chelsea. Paddy power.
Anything else sweet, buddy?
So, Brunswick catch the attention of football fans around the world. They tend to get famous footballers to do an outrageous trick shot. Hope it goes viral across social media. The only problem with this is that most of them are fakes. Today I'm going to be showing these brands they need to stop faking it and get the pros to do the tricks for real. I mean, if I can do it, surely they can too. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first shot is the Royce blindfolded crossbar shot. Let's try it out. Where is it?
capture the attention of football fans around the world, they tend to get famous footballers to do an outrageous trick shot and hope it goes viral across social media. The only problem with this is that most of them are fake. So today I'm going to be showing these brands they need to stop faking it and get the pros to do the tricks for real. I mean, if I can do it, surely they can too. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first shot is the Royce blindfolded crossbar shot. Let's try it out. Where is it? Here we go. So this next trick shot is done by Messi, where he basically runs away from the camera, pings the ball in the air and hits the camera. And this is one that obviously Messi probably could do if he tried long enough, but as I found out doing this, it takes a while to actually get it. Okay, so next we've got Pogba sitting on a chair, flicks his boots down, and then onto the coat hanger. This is going to be hard. Yeah. So for this next one, it's the no-look bicycle kick. The ball comes in out of nowhere, the player's just standing there, ball comes in like this, does the rest of the interview, sitting down on the floor. Let's try it out. Yo. Oh. Scary it is. Oh, that was so close. Yes! It's magic! Okay, so the next trick is by Xabi Alonso, and yeah, let's watch it. So he's basically doing kick up, reads a book, flips the page, and looks at the camera, and then goes back to reading. That's it. I think this shouldn't be too hard, but we'll find out. Okay, so I could do the bit where I'm reading the book and doing it, but it's hard to look at the camera, so try it and get the whole thing. I can't get my finger under the page.
Oh, it's magic!
Okay, so next up we've got the Messi trick shot. This one is probably one of the hardest ones, which is why I left it so late, so here we go. This is obviously fake as well, so Messi puts the Pepsi bottle on top of the football. Takes a while to set it up, that's probably half the battle, trying to balance it. Has a look around and kicks it through the hoop, the ball spins and lands. Let's try and do it. I mean, what are the chances? That's got to be harder, surely. Okay, so that's a Messi trick shot complete. On to the final one. Okay, so the final trick shot is the Royce trick shot, and this is probably the hardest one of the whole video. So, we've got a goal here. This is me. I'm going to kick one ball, loop it in the air, so it comes here, and then while that ball's in the air, kick this ball here, they're going to hit, the ball's going to go in the goal. Happy days, Royce trick shot complete. Let's try it out. Oh! No, it's not ball. That was so close. The yellow ball has to go in. challenge complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It turns out these trick shots are possible, so yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Are hybrids expensive?
Expensive? Come and take a closer look. Where you really save money on a self-charging hybrid is on fuel. You can spend half your time in electric mode using no fuel at all. And servicing costs no more than a conventional car. Oh, you mean, are they more expensive to buy? Now there you're in luck, because there are these really great offers on our website.
not forever. Folks changing like the weather.
Cut in half. Wave my hand across.
Yo. You got GEA? I thought you had. I thought you did. Or did you delete it?
Oh, I deleted it and I don't have it.
Proper sad.
I'm showing you 11 impossible magic tricks that you can do. And just like that, the card will magically change into the 9 of hearts. But watch, we can also change it right back. Okay, I have a cool trick to show you with my arm. I also have a cardboard box here on the table and a little handsaw right here. So check this out. I'm going to take my arm and I'm going to put it through the cardboard box just like this. Alright, take the saw and watch. Take the saw and cut the cardboard box in half just like so. Now look, I can separate the halves of the boxes and it looks like my arm is completely cut in half. Now watch, slide them back together, pull my arm out, totally healed. I'll show you the secret right now. Alright, here's how it's done. I'm about to reveal a secret. The secret to this trick is extremely simple, and I'll teach you how it's done right now. The secret to this one is really simple. So the box is special. You're gonna prepare it beforehand like this. Your first step for this one is to get a cardboard box, and you want one that's kind of a tube shape like this, and hollow inside so that your arm can slide through it. Your next step is to cut the box in half. The next step, on the back of the boxes, that is the side that the audience does not see, you're going to cut out a gap on the back of each box. And then the other thing you need is an assistant below the table to act as your other hand. So when my hand goes in this side, it curves out the back like this, and their hand simultaneously comes out the other side of the box to look like my arm is all the way through. Then all you have to do is pull the two halves apart. Once you've sawed them, it creates an extremely convincing illusion that your arm is actually severed in half. You can then slide the boxes back together, and if you time it right, it looks like you're just sliding your hand right out of the box. Your arm is completely unharmed, and that is an amazing cut in half illusion that you can do at home with just a little setup. Okay, I have a cool trick to show you. If you would place your hand right there. Okay. It's more like and finger extended. Perfect. Just like that.
That's not what you. Oh.
So
Nope. No.
It's fine. Just come here real quick.
No.
Trust me. It's fine.
Don't do it. You really doing that?
Just watch.
Don't do it. I'm not down with that.
And it looks like the blade goes right through your finger.
What's happening?
Watch it. Watch. It's fine. You just pull it out. Let your fingers heal.
I don't like this.
Okay,
Okay, here is the secret behind this one. This is actually a really cool toy from Japan. This is what it is. It's a little utility knife, but it's got a cutout just like this. We actually showed a DIY version of how to make one of these in a previous video. This is the real deal. It's a real metal blade. It's completely dulled down, and it's got this half circle cutout right here so that it can fit over your finger just like that. It's actually a super rare item. This was really hard to find. This company in Japan actually makes real razor blades too, like real utility knives just like these, and they accidentally sent out real utility blades packaged as these fake ones. So I actually got my hands on a couple of the fake utility blades that they managed to produce before this item was discontinued. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm going to give this one away, which is indeed a fake one. It's not a real one, so there's no risk of getting cut. Stay tuned to the end if you want to win this super rare prank item. It is up for grabs. In our giveaway this week. The thing is pretty much self-working. You do this and then you can pull it off like that, and as you pull it off you kind of retract it back in, and their finger is left completely unharmed. You can do this to yourself or you can do it to a spectator. It's a super fun magic prank giveaway this week. Stay tuned to the end of the No. It's fine, just come here real quick.
No!
Trust me, it's fine.
Don't do it. You really doing that?
Just watch.
Don't do it! I'm not down with
And it looks like the blade goes right through your finger.
What's happening?
Watch it, it's fine. You just pull it out, let your finger feel it.
I don't like this.
Okay, here is the secret behind this one. This is actually a really cool toy from Japan. This is what it is. It's a little utility knife, but it's got a cutout just like this. We actually showed a DIY version of how to make one of these in a previous video. This is the real deal. It's a real metal blade. It's completely dulled down, and it's got this half circle cutout right here.